It's so easy to get sucked into your email and your social media feeds. It really takes you away from all the things that you should be doing. And so, one of the things that I like to do is I like to use a schedule that I got out of Google Sheets. And what I do is I go through and I literally map out every single half hour of my day to make sure that my priorities are getting done. Here's how it works. So you go to your Google icons and click on Google Sheets. And in the lower right-hand corner, you can start a new spreadsheet. But instead of doing that, click above on Choose Template. There's a bunch of different templates for Google Sheets for work and for project management, education. I use the template called Schedule. I click on that, and up comes a daily schedule. And so you're going to put the week of. I'm going to put this coming week, October 22nd, 2018. Once I do that, all the dates populate correctly. And so it's in half an hour increments, and you can put anything you like in here. You can make your day longer, and you can make it, start it earlier or let it go later. Just copy and paste these cells here. You also have a place for notes and for a to-do list. Let me show you a mock schedule I made for next week. And let me take you through just briefly some of the things that I think about. The first thing I want to show you is that I reserve time at the end of every day to produce the next day. So on Tuesday, I work on my schedule for Wednesday. What are my priorities? What are my appointments? What do I want to accomplish? And so I do that for every single day. On Friday, I do it for the weekend because I always take time over the weekend to work. Also, I do it on every Sunday for Monday morning because I don't want to have to, kind of start my day Monday, first thing, the day after the weekend. I want to have it all set when I start work so I know exactly what I'm doing. The second thing I do is I schedule time to go through my email. I don't just do it whenever I have time because I like to get my email down, my inbox to zero. And so I give myself time in the morning and I give myself time in the evening to do that. Of course, if there's an important email, or during the course of doing business, I'm going to be on my email. However, and I may schedule time to write certain emails, but as far as just everything that's coming in, you can spend all day in your email. So I try to minimize that by giving myself time to do it. I also give myself time to work on my social media feeds. LinkedIn, for example, I give myself time to go through my news feed, read posts and watch videos and read articles and comment and build my network. That's very important work for me, so I give myself time to do it because if you don't schedule it, then it may not get done. You've got to make something a priority by scheduling it. So I also give myself scheduled time for myself to shoot my videos that I post on LinkedIn. I give myself time to edit and caption them and also to write the posts. So this all takes time. This is not just a 5-minute deal that you can squeeze in between other things. The other thing I do, I schedule travel times to meetings and I schedule preparation time. So let's say I've got a meeting on Tuesday with the National Association of Women Business Owners. Well, on Monday, I got to make sure I'm prepared for that meeting, and especially if it's a morning meeting, I give myself time to do that. I give myself time for lunch, maybe a half an hour. I might go outside and walk around. I also put on the schedule when I'm going to post because I try to post in different times during the week, and I put that on there that I'm going to post to LinkedIn, or I'm going to write my article I give myself time to do that. Then I'm going to post either later in the day or the next day, or maybe in a couple of days. So you can see that then you can map your entire week out. You know what you want to accomplish, and you make time for your priorities. But also be realistic about your time because I think a big mistake people make is they try to squeeze too much into one day. There's only so many hours in a day, and the sooner you're realistic about that, the better off you're going to be. So I want to hear what makes you, or keeps you on track. How do you schedule your day? What kinds of tools do you use? And if you could share it below, I'm sure everybody else that reads these comments is going to benefit.